California is shaking, and I'm in full belief that Trump is not going to help them once they get in office. We might as well chop up all our LA memories because the aid that they're going to need and the aid that they're not going to get because we have a reality TV show star in office and not a real president. There's a lot to this story. Let's talk about it. So before I get in depth to the story, I would like to speak about an interview that is currently going viral. This is a Joe Rogan interview from July 2024, and he spoke about a conversation that he had with some California firemen. Now, I am used to be a California resident of the Bay Area and LA, so I've lived in both. Have I experienced directly the fires? I have not, but I've come back after the fires were over and saw what it did to the air, okay? But every time the fires were happening, I missed them. I wasn't there. So I don't fully understand what they go through in that moment. But the devastation after and the depths of the devastation now, the aftermath is going to be crazy. But I digress. So the conversation that Joe Rogan had with the firemen was about wind. They said that the winds have made it lucky for California. One wrong directed wind and the entire thing would be gone. He said that we've gotten lucky. The wind is blowing in the wrong direction for years, but this is the mass devastation that was predicted in 2024. The wind that's happening now on dry ground has taken out so many homes. And they don't care about your socioeconomic status. They don't care if you're poor. They don't care if you're rich. These homes are gone. They're flat. Everything people built their entire lives is gone. And the thing about that is, we are now in an administration that is not going to help California. They're going to punish them for being blue. Now, when I lived in California, so I had to say that I lived there. Living in a blue state was one of the best things I ever experienced. At that time, my social media career hadn't all the way taken off. That's like 2018, 2019, 15 to 19, all the way to 21 is when I lived in California. So I had food stamps at that time. And thank you, God, for the government over there and Gavin Newsom. Sometimes they would randomly up your food stamps that month. I didn't have a job, and when you don't have a job in California, you are still able to get your health care covered if you go in there and say you don't work. I had to get 2 blood transfusions one time, and they were free. They were free because I was a California resident. I lived in a certain area, and I didn't have it, and the government there takes care of you. They want the best for their people. It's a hippie mindset. It's community-based. There's crimes that go on in California. I'm not going to make it seem like it's not racist. And during the Reagan era, they experienced Reaganomics. But when I lived there,